Do you know that feeling you get when you see incredible new tech for the first time and it just blows you away? It's amazing what a team of grade A engineers can come up with. But what about the tech made by teams of B and C grade engineers? Maybe it's a good idea with poor execution, or a bad idea with great execution. Either way, we sent our team to scour the internet and find some of the weirdest tech out there. But before we go through the list, be sure to like this video and subscribe so you won't miss any of our future tech videos. We have a lot of interesting tech videos with more on the way that you won't want to miss. Hello, Technophiles. Welcome to Tenzi's Tech. I'm Scott Leffler, and this is our list of the 10 weirdest tech gadgets that nobody asked for. Number 10. The Chairless Chair 2.0. If this name completely confuses you, you're not alone. What even could be a chairless chair? A chair without a chair? In reality, it's an invention from a company called No One, and they say that it's going to change the way we move as a whole. Chairless Chair 2.0 is a passive exoskeleton which lets you sit down wherever and whenever you want to. It's primarily meant for people who spend most of their day standing to help them out and counteract the long-term problems that could be caused by too much standing. It's also designed to feel just like a normal chair, so you won't feel uncomfortable while wearing it. So if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to waste time pulling up a chair, or you don't like to sit places where the peasants have sat before you, then the Chairless Chair 2.0 might be a great fit. The only question now is, what did the Chairless Chair 1.0 look like? Number 9. Woojer Vest. Who doesn't love a good concert? Sticky seats, sweaty mosh pits, and music so loud you can feel your kidneys sloshing around from the vibration. Well, good news for you music lovers, the Woojer Vest has you covered. It's the future of listening to music. Imagine feeling like you're in the middle of a concert, while in reality, you're in your living room.
Man.
It makes you want to move.
Oh my God.
The Woojer Vest has 6 haptic transducers that enable you to feel the music from 360 degrees. This way, you'll not only hear the music, but feel it through your whole body. It's also perfect for anyone who's into virtual reality, as it can transform a simple game of Call of Duty into a feeling like you're in real combat. It raises the stakes every time you get shot in a game. You'll kind of feel it in real life, so you'll have to play your best. Do you hear that sound? It kind of sounds like every person who has ever experienced real combat laughing at the idea that a video game could feel like the horror of real combat, or that it would be something you would even want. Oh, never mind. That was just the cat. Number 8. Ghost Pacer. Do you enjoy running, but your friends really aren't into it? But you still want a running buddy? You could join a gym or a local running group and meet some new friends in the process. Or, for only $350, you can embrace your introverted self with Ghost Pacer. Ghost Pacer is a pair of augmented reality glasses which can project a hologram of a person to run beside you. The company behind this product is promising that this is the future of running, and we have to agree that the tech looks pretty cool. You also have an option to modify the speed at which the hologram is running, as well as the distance it's going to run. It's perfect for anyone looking to constantly improve, as the hologram person can be used as an opponent and you can basically race with it. However, the styling of the goggles is a bit too futuristic for our taste. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Number 7. Bi-ski. Have you ever been out cruising on your Harley and then you see a lake and you want to go jet skiing but didn't want to take the time to switch to a jet ski? Yeah, neither of me. But apparently this was such an issue for the folks at Gibbs that they combined a motorcycle and a jet ski into one. It's perfectly usable in both terrains. You can be cruising down the road and casually cross a lake like it's no big deal. It's also quite fast, as it can go up to 80 miles per hour on land and up to 37 miles per hour on water. It can transform between a motorbike and a jet ski in less than 5 seconds. So I guess if you live somewhere that's prone to frequent flooding of the roadways, this can come in handy. Regardless of what you do, you'll definitely be turning heads when you ride this thing. Number 6. Levitating Light. We've all heard how electric cars are the future of transport, how metaverse is the future of the internet. But have you ever wondered what's the future of lamps? Yeah, neither did we. But one company explored that idea and came up with something straight out of a science fiction movie. It's a levitating light. When plugged in, it creates an electromagnetic field and makes it look like the bulb is levitating in the air. The bottom of the lamp also becomes a wireless charger for your smartphone or any other device. Does it light the room better than an old non-levitating lamp? Well, no. But it looks really cool. So if you have a dark place that you don't want to be dark anymore and you want to do it in a stylish way, a levitating light might just be perfect for you. Number 5. Giant Airpod. You've all probably heard about AirPods before. They're Apple's hugely successful wireless earphones. But have you ever thought about how they would look if they were 50 times the original size? Well, you don't have to anymore, as it already exists. It looks exactly like a standard AirPod, just a lot bigger. It isn't an earphone, but rather a fully functional Bluetooth speaker. Although the sound isn't very good, what more, it could be said that it's close to terrible. This isn't really meant to be used. It's more of a gag that you give your friend as a gift and watch them die of laughter, especially if they're a huge Apple fan and own the whole ecosystem. Then you know that the giant AirPod was made for them. Number 4. Ember Mug 2. In a recent video, we showed you a smart toaster with a big touchscreen. Well, if you thought that was over the top, apparently the company Ember heard it and said, "Hold my beer." Their Mug 2 is an electric smart mug that can keep your drink at a chosen temperature for as long as you want. It's controlled by an app on your phone. And besides controlling the temperature, you can also change the LED light, which signals when your beverage is ready. The mug itself can keep your drink at a certain temperature for 1.5 hours. But if you add the charging pad, which goes along with the mug, it can stay like that forever. Is it overkill? Yes. Do we want one? Also, yes. But with a price tag of $130, it's a bit out of our price range. Number 3. Wondercube. If you're a minimalist and love to have as many things in one, you'll probably love Wondercube. It's what happens when a group of engineers tries to stuff as many different things into a small 1-inch cube. They're all smartphone accessories, but a couple of them are kind of weird. For one, it can be used as a charging or sync cable, as it has a lightning cable built in on one side and a USB Type-A on the other, as well as having a flashlight and a slot for a micro SD card or a stand for your smartphone. It even attaches to your keyring, so you always have it on you. But the weirdest feature has got to be a solution for low battery situations. You can open it up and attach a 9-volt battery to charge your phone that way. It's a cool feature, but who just casually carries a 9-volt battery in their pocket? More importantly, why? Also, if you use a proper smartphone with a modern USB port, you're out of luck. It only supports Lightning and micro USB. Number 2. The Pavlok. You might have heard about the Pavlok bracelet, probably from their embarrassing show on Shark Tank.
The premise is
It's
to have enough
nonsense,
discipline.
Robert. It's all nonsense across the board. What percentage of the time does it not work?
Mark Cuban called it a scam and called one of their founders a con artist. But what even is the Pavlok bracelet? Well, it's like a psychological trick to make you create good habits and break the bad ones. It gives you a small but safe electric shock whenever you're about to give in to a bad habit. Of course, the question on everyone's mind was, how did the bracelet know when you were doing a bad habit? Well, it actually didn't. It was more of a placebo effect because you knew you were going to do a bad thing and then you kind of imagined that it zapped you. There are stories of the Pavlok helping people, but was the bracelet really the reason behind that? Number 1. Cubo. Presented at the CES 2021, the Cubo was one of the main attractions of the event. If you ever wanted to have a pet but just couldn't manage to take care of them, don't worry, because you have another slightly weird option. Cubo is a furry, therapeutic robot, and it was designed to combat loneliness, especially during the whole virus situation. It's basically a cushion, but with a tail that wags in response to your affection. Apart from looking like a literal fur ball with a tail, it also needs to be constantly charged, as it has an 8-hour battery life. So it's a pet that can't move or do anything instead of wagging its tail, and it needs to be charged every night if you plan on playing with it during the day. Those are the exact reasons why it takes the #1 spot on our list of 10 weirdest tech gadgets that nobody asked for. So what do you think about our list? What's your favorite gadget from the list? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're there, be sure to like the video and share it with all your friends who buy the most useless gadgets. If you like this video, you'd also like these other videos. And if you've already seen them, then be sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our future tech videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.